What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rex Righteous, and I'm back with another rap rant. Alright, so this one's gonna be about Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan. Um, I'm gonna do the best to my abilities to break down this fight. Um, Obviously, you guys know there's been some trash talking going back and forth between Amir Khan and Terence Crawford, but a lot of it has gone. A lot of the attention has gone towards Jared Miller and Anthony Joshua, Mayweather with his announcement, and Lomachenko, and a couple other things going on like Clarissa Shields. Some talks here and there about potential fights, but also the announcement of Triple G's fight and Canelo Jacobs. So there's been a lot of mix-up when it comes to the fight world. Sean Porter, Fox, a lot. Earl Spence Jr. has been tweeting a lot. You got, what's this kid's name? The kid from Jersey that got caught on camera fighting. He's got a fight coming up. I think his name is Stevenson. Forgot his first name. Then you got Javante tweeting, Adrian Broner, tons of fights. Mungia with the whole thing of, I don't know if you guys saw it, but check out Kevin Ioli's Twitter. There was a tweet about how there were some people around the judging's table and they were very close to Mungia's side. So that's pretty interesting. But Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan, I'm gonna break it down for you. So this is my opinion. So far I've been right with one this year. Earl Spence, I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout for Mikey. I didn't think he was gonna get blown out, but he got blown out. So anyway, here's my prediction. My prediction is this. I think Amir Khan can give Terence Crawford a run for his money, but I don't think it's gonna be exactly his best fight ever. But I think it could be up there as maybe his top 5 if Amir Khan comes with the volume. Now, if Amir Khan suffers a devastating knockout again, then it could be the greatest showing for Terence Crawford. But obviously, like I said, I'm trying to break down the fight as best to my abilities from what I've seen and the interviews and whatnot. I'm still watching interviews because they poured it on this week. So there was some face-offs, some appearances, first take, just some chatter, you know what I'm saying, just normal chatter, because they're trying to throw in a bunch of names in there like Earl Spence Jr. to make the fight exciting and worth watching. So they've been doing that, but nothing over the top. I have the call conference on my channel, so check it out. It's on this channel. But anyway, I don't think Amir Khan's gonna be able to get on the inside with Terence Crawford. I'll tell you why. I think going backwards, Terence Crawford is a better fighter. He's just way better. He's just knows where he's at in the ring. You know, obviously, you guys know, I watch the fight just like you do. You know, I pay attention to things, and it's not about the turnout all the time. It's about who that fighter's fighting and who they allow him to fight when he gets those fights. You know, so Terence has been building and building and building, and it's not just that he's winning, it's that he's gaining confidence. He's been knocked down before and it doesn't matter to him. Like, he just keeps going. So the achievements keep piling up. The same thing with other fighters. They've been dropped and they still keep going. Anthony Joshua's been dropped. Tyson Fury's been dropped. People have been wobbled. You know, Wilder has been wobbled. You know, Mikey Garcia, I think, has been dropped. Um, there's people getting dropped, man. They get wobbled, they get shaky. So Amir Khan is one of those guys that's been caught out there, you know, and it's unbelievable. The fact that he wants to keep fighting is incredible. Now, I'm gonna refer to something I saw on YouTube. Maybe you guys saw it. You know, I'm just trying to create like a chat here. But as I'm breaking down that, I'm gonna put aside that and make an example. So the guy Teddy Atlas, he was talking on some podcast type radio type thing, and he made a pretty good point. He says that the reason why people want to see Amir Khan and the reason why he still fights is because he can promote the fight. He's a social guy, and a lot of people follow him. They like him, so he creates for people to just watch, you know, and tune in. But he's similar to Oscar De La Hoya. Now, there are some things that he didn't point out that I'm about to point out, but when he said it, it opened my brain a little bit about those two fighters. And then he mentioned that Oscar could have finished Tito Trinidad, and he never did. Good point. So I watched that fight. I was a kid, but I watched it, and I didn't know why the hell my uncle was going crazy. You know, my uncle understood what the hell was going on, and he was an Oscar De La Hoya fan. And I had a cousin that was maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 years older than me that was rooting for Tito Trinidad. So he was nervous, man. Like, up to that point where he was supposed to like do something, he was pretty nervous. He was like, oh snap, like, you know, what's gonna happen? And then he started to crack up like crazy around the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round, because he's just like, okay, Oscar's not gonna do anything. So, you know, Tito kept bringing that smoke. He kept following him. Anyway, point is that what I got from Teddy Atlas is that this dude is just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right to win the big ones. And that's what Teddy Atlas was saying. He said those words, but then it also pertained to me that maybe they already have too much money, or the money's gotten to their head, or maybe they feel like even if they won, they're still gonna be alright. And that little moment that you slip and you just be like, I'm good, I'm chilling, whatever, everything's cool, that's when you get caught. Now, I never remember De La Hoya looking like he got thrown out of a car like Amir Khan. Like, I'm sorry, yo. You look like you got thrown out of a car. You look like you was in a car accident. You look like you was flipped. You look like somebody slammed you, like somebody threw you around, somebody kicked you in your face and just dropped you in the corner. You know, Amir Khans have had some real bad knockouts, like the ones that he's been hit with. Man, so what is Crawford gonna do? Is he gonna try to do what other boxers do? Is he gonna do his style? Or is he gonna wait for Amir Khan to make a mistake? Now, it is true, Amir Khan does take some chances, and then that's when he starts to bug out. And, you know, he starts to play hero, and then he thinks he's gonna do something. So that all comes down to timing. You know, so Virgil Hunter said in some of these interviews that it was bad matchmaking. So, okay, like, I could understand the business standpoint. He said that the guy, the Prescott guy, I think his name was Prescott, the guy that knocked out Amir Khan for the first time, and nobody had ever seen that from Amir Khan until that moment. So their point of view is that since Amir Khan had only had eight or nine fights, him being thrown in with a puncher was a bad idea, and that's a bad matchmaking. what the fuck is Canelo Alvarez then? That wasn't that long ago. So what are you talking about, bad matchmaking? He wasn't supposed to fight Canelo. Khan to me is a 40 fighter. He's supposed to be at 140 because his power doesn't go over. I think Pacquiao will knock him out. I think they think Sean Porter would knock him out. I think there are some guys that have the pop, and that's the thing. Like, you see, this is the reason why guys like Broner could never fight Terence Crawford, because they just don't have the pop, and they did at one moment and they lost it. And I know it has to do with hand injuries. Like, I don't know, like that, because there's no real evidence, but I've seen it in the videos, in the fights, when they are supposed to be using their hands and they did it. Broner has a crazy chin. He stood up to Sean Porter and fought him, and even dropped him. And to me, he could have won that fight if he had more hand speed, more elusiveness, and more of using his hands. But he was nervous, like he was gun shy. And that's what I'm saying about Amir Khan. He slid by with his experience with the outside, the boxing world. I mean, the boxing gym or the boxing ring, that he's learned how to make deals and he's learned how to talk to people and sell the fight. But he's had some good showings, then he loses it. So like even Virgil Hunter was saying that before Canelo they were doing really good and he didn't want to do a fight with Canelo, but the team picked it and they had to roll with it. And Amir Khan, he just doesn't have the pop. He doesn't have it. He needs to be in there with B-level fighters, and the problem is that the B-level fighters aren't making money anymore. You know what I'm saying? You cannot make money with B-level fighters all the time. So, you know, whether Khan was fighting Algieri or what's this guy's name, Devin Alexander, or somebody like that, you're not always gonna make money. It's just not gonna happen. So gotta fight somebody like Terence Crawford. And I think Terence Crawford is literally gonna give him what the fuck he was looking for. Because in my opinion, Crawford's gonna find a way to get him out of there. I don't think he's gonna want to be in there all night with him. When you're on your high horse like that, you come in with you're the guy, you know? It's his night. He might not fight until maybe the end of the year. So I think Crawford's gonna lay him out, but it might be in the beginning, like, because Amir Khan might come hungry, like how I was talking about with Marcos Maidana and his comeback. If he comes back, he's gonna be like he was, but times 10, and that's the same thing with Amir Khan. He wants to prove himself so hard, he could get dropped in the first couple rounds. So I hope to see some brilliant boxing tonight, because it's already Saturday morning, and I'm definitely gonna be getting my account ready and all that stuff with the ESPN Plus. So you guys take care of that, man, because I want to see as much people as possible talking about this fight. Like, this is gonna be a really good fight, being that it's Terence Crawford, and I'm hearing that the undercard should be good too. So I don't want to talk too much. I've already said enough, and a lot of people sometimes don't click my videos until later, that they're like, well, I was ready for it after the fight, but not during. Well, you have it here during. If you want to watch it, you could. I'm probably gonna make a post-fight breakdown as well. Maybe I might do a live, I don't know. But you guys stay tuned, man, and keep the chats coming. Alright, man, this is your boy Rex Righteous. I'm signing out. Check out the share button, the like button, the description. There's a Cash App there. If you guys need me to do some topics, come through, man. Share some knowledge. Alright, bros. Take care, man. Peace out.